Like, yes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh, yeah.
What's going on, guys? We're live. Well,
How's
I'm
it
Rob,
going?
of course. This is Fran, and you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Kaylee Can, the Wisher, and
I am Noah, the normal, the generic Noah.
the one that built the ark.
Yeah.
Not quite.
As long as there's no flooding, we're all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Fingers crossed.
So, where are you guys from?
Detroit, Michigan.
That's where we met. Yeah, that's where the core of the band met, was at Detroit. We were going to music college together. It was the DIME, the Detroit Institute of Music Education.
Which is no
Nice.
longer in existence.
We hear it's not existing anymore.
So thank God I got out of that degree before I couldn't get the degree anyway.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. How would that happen? You know, you go into college to get a degree, and then all of a sudden the place shuts down on you. You lose all that credit. You lose everything, right?
Well, I quit like when COVID
It was
hit.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID hit, and then I stopped, and then they like made a resurgence, and then they just
Yeah.
got rid of it
We haven't
completely
heard
like
good
2 years
things.
later. So I have no
Mhm.
idea what happened, but they're no longer a thing. So that was 2 years. I would have not even been able to finish my degree. So
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah,
We really spent money there.
yeah, $14,000 that I'm
He
not
was
getting
a
back.
drum major and I was a music business major. Even though I probably should have picked vocals, I preferred to do the stuff that I didn't know that much about,
Well, none of it
Just
matters now.
business.
You should.
I did gain some knowledge though from DIME.
Well, yeah, obviously there was knowledge, but it was.
Every experience is
I better
for
shut.
something.
I seriously better.
We just
I'm afraid that certain people might see this and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this moron! Like I thought he was all for it. Now he's revealing stuff."
well, they're not even open right now. They might be open in the UK still. I heard that that's where the school started,
Who knows? All right.
but not in Detroit.
Yeah, we
So,
got
are you guys going to school somewhere else now?
nope.
We're working on whether or not we'll go back. You might finish a radio broadcasting degree, right?
If I feel like it.
School sucks. Start a band.
I mean,
Makes sense. It works.
yeah,
It does.
Okay, so
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Too funny. Well, me and Rob like to take turns. I tend to sometimes just take over and lose myself. So I'm going to let Rob take over a little bit.
It's all good.
All right, let's start with a fun question here. What can you say at a concert that you cannot say to your spouse?
Fuck you.
You say fuck you at a concert?
I mean, if you're
Why?
at a Steel Panther concert, and if,
When you say that at a concert, so in other words, he says it to you all the time, right?
well, I mean, you can curse up and down all you want. Nobody's going to be able to hear you over the music. So actually, you could probably say anything. There's so many things you could say. I feel like just like the most outlandish, outrageous, like concoctions of phrases, like anything.
I mean, there's not much
Like-
that I can't say to my spouse. I mean,
That's true too. If you're not saying things to your spouse, then maybe you're disconnected, which is
maybe
also
you need to talk.
yeah. Maybe you do need to say more. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I have
I'd
no
say,
shame with a
like-
spouse.
Like palomitas, papas fritas, cacada. Like I could
You
just
don't know
curse
what
you.
you're saying.
Okay.
Tú eres estúpida trucha.
Yeah. You could say everything in all different kinds of languages, and
En español, no?
I don't even know where the hell we're going with this anymore.
I speak and I like to just talk to him in Spanish sometimes. He gets confused. So I guess I could speak in Spanish at a concert and my spouse
You
wouldn't
can
understand.
say anything at a concert. Bottom line, you
Yeah.
can say anything at a concert, and I can say anything to you, as long as no, I can say anything to you. It's just a matter of what the consequences like.
Yeah. You gotta
Smart
weigh your
man.
consequences.
Yeah.
Smart man.
All right, so that was the most unnecessary longest answer ever given.
I'm gonna say fucking Slayer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Free bird.
Fucking Slayer.
Oh man, I just had like the worst image. You could still say Slayer that you could say to your spouse at home, but I mean, what are the good moments to actually scream Slayer?
And some people might like getting it on to Slayer.
I'm just saying.
That-
You're doing it all of a sudden, and then you scream higher, Slayer.
Who knows? You know?
That would be great.
Yeah.
That line wasn't that long.
Yeah. The line wasn't that long.
That line wasn't that long. Why do I not get it?
I could say that to you.
It went over my head.
Moving
All right,
on.
Fran, new topic.
Oh my god. Yeah, moving on.
Go ahead, Rob. I'll let you get a couple in.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
What happened already?
I don't know.
Oh, that's true. So, in case you guys don't know, Rob tends to ask the off-the-wall questions, and I go business. I talk about the band.
We were
And
forewarned.
Yeah, I fair warned them on that one.
It's all good. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
Like, I normally ask this question anyway, but like, what's your dream bill? Like, who do you want to play with?
Dream Bill. Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
Avenged Sevenfold and Nightwish.
Yeah, Nightwish for sure. I mean, this will never happen, but if Nightwish and the Who were on the same bill, that would be great.
I
From
mean,
like,
Who?
what-
From Mongolia?
The Who? No, the Who.
Or
Like
the Who?
involved.
Because
I was
I
just
just
saying, I'm totally repping the Who from Mongolia right now.
I just saw
Yeah, no.
I just saw them a couple nights ago.
Yeah, they're sweet. They're the Mongolian throat sing. The throat singing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're killer. They saw them when
I
they
saw-
came to Chicago less than a year ago. They
Oh,
killed
that
it. It was just like intense.
I saw them with Megadeth and Five Finger a couple nights ago.
Sweet.
Mm,
Yeah, they rock. They're
yeah,
unique.
definitely.
Very unique.
Yeah,
Well,
it's crazy to hear the way the Mongolians talk. I mean, that's their culture, that's their language, but to hear them killing it and singing Metallica,
Yep.
with their accent, it's like yeah,
You don't
a
know.
lot of fun.
I
Definitely a lot of fun.
check them out.
Yeah, I played.
So what's the story behind Wisher? How'd you come up with the band's name? How'd you guys meet? Well, you guys met. You already said that. You met in college. How'd you guys come up with the name?
Your
Yeah,
question.
initially, like I was in a cover band from the time I was 19 up until this past year when our guitar player passed away. I started Wisher with him, and originally the band was going to be called a different name, and then I started writing this song about a girl that I was jealous of because I thought that putting it into a song would be like more productive than like stewing on it and getting bitter. And it was pretty much just like, how do you do it, that thing that you're doing? And I was going to name the song Wisher. And then I just thought, that's probably stronger as a name. And then I looked it up in the copyright office. And the only way that somebody had it was like a pop band had it as Well Wisher, but it wasn't specifically what I was looking for. So my guitar player, his name was Mole. He was the original guitar player of this band. He and I discussed logo ideas with the Star, and then it was born. It was just birthed out of 2020. We officially made it a thing and started taking steps towards making it ours. And within that year, I think we released like 2 singles, or the second single was released in the winter. The first single was released in the summer, and then the music video was released in the fall, and then winter we had Lady Jane out, which is probably the most popular song we've released. And that was kind of intentional to make it short and sweet, rock and roll kind of tune. So yeah, I mean, it started with just me writing a song about a girl I wanted to be like. She's playing all these big arena stages and big crowds, and I was like,
And then me and my buddy
Guess I'm a
were
wisher.
skydiving one day, and our parachutes just took us straight to their house, and we were like, all right, we'll stay for a while, and then we joined the band.
No.
Not how it
I don't know what you remember.
I guess not much, apparently.
Too funny. So, rest in peace to Mole. Now, how many people? How many band members do you have? Is there more band members out there?
Currently, there is going to be 6 of us at the next show, me included, which includes keyboards, 2 guitars, bass, and us. But we're like the core of the writing process.
There's been like 500 members total.
No, there hasn't been 500, but since Mole passed away, it's been like we're trying to find our forever guitar player, but we do have some really awesome friends in the community. Shout out to them because that's Mike D. Sebastian and Drake Ely on guitar for this Saturday's show. Actually, we're playing at the Vault with the Heart tribute band Straight On. So that's like the last big show of the year, even though I picked up an extra one, but this one in particular is like the big display of what we're going to be doing next.
Yeah. I love Heart. I grew up listening to Heart with my oldest brother is deceased, him and his wife played the hell out of it, and I absolutely love them. And as many times they've been to Illinois at the Rib Fest, the Naperville Rib Fest, I've never once gone to see them.
Yeah.
I guess I don't love them as much as I thought. I don't know. But still great music, very great, killer music, amazing singers. Those ladies can kill it very well. So
yeah, I think we were picked for this particular show because the owners of the Vault saw us do Crazy on You. We did that at the Gypsy Goddess Festival gig.
I think they just picked us because they thought we were good.
It's the girl and girl thing. Most girl bands are themed with another girl band. That's what I meant by that.
Yeah.
The whole
She's
female
not wrong.
It is too funny. So so you guys are pursuing the American dream. What is your version of the American dream?
Moving out of America.
Moving to wherever we want to live.
I've always it's kind of a joke, but kind of not, because my dream is to move to Finland.
Finland or Sweden, we want to go that way because that's more of the genre we're looking for. But it's wonderful that America gives us the freedom to do that.
Oh yes. No, I'm not saying I hate America. I'm just saying she put dream, and that's my dream. So I answered.
The American dream is to leave the country.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense.
Well, people need to understand to not get it misconstrued. I love America. I just love Finland more.
You haven't even been there.
I know. That's pretty sad that I like it more already.
We're on our way. Climbing the ladder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That has to be a very big ladder. Very, very big ladder.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, my next question was, what roads are you going to take to accomplish this dream?
Whichever one has the least.
Or which airplane? I don't know.
whichever one has the least amount of construction and the cheapest flight prices.
Yeah. Construction in the sky is
I don't want to be late to the airport, and I don't want to pay too much for my flight.
Yeah.
So whatever the cheapest and fastest options are.
I'd say we're taking steps towards that by creating new original music and planning on releasing quality music.
It was a metaphorical question. Oh, okay.
We're going to be releasing better quality music next. I mean, we're always striving to be better than the last time. Every time you see a Wisher show, we want to have more energy, more props. So that's why this show that's on Saturday that we're preparing for is really going to be bigger than what we've done before. And I think we're just always striving for that, is to grow and be better. We don't have that big of a budget right now, and we're kind of small, but I think we're scrappy. most people that see us, they're like, wow, you know, you guys like energy. That's what people always say. And I take pride in that because we work really hard to make our show, you know, intense and meaningful, impactful.
Yeah,
So,
I think you're a lot better at explaining than I am.
well, I'm the front woman, so
Right.
I kind of have to
You
be.
have to be up front. You have to be the one who's like interacting.
Yeah.
I don't.
This is
do
why
that.
he's the drummer.
Yeah.
It's too funny. Okay. So, what do you think you need to do to accomplish all your goals? You know, what are the band's goals? Your long term.
Long-term goals is definitely to try and get on a bill with Nightwish. That would be badass.
That's
to get over to Europe, because that's where a lot of our influence comes from. Is Europe,
I think.
Also,
I mean, yeah, that I agree with. I agree with like the national, you know, expanding to the national, I guess, realm. But I feel like as far as like a shorter term goal is just to expand out of Michigan.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
I feel like, you know, right now we're a little bit localized, and I mean obviously, you know, we have more work content wise to do as far as putting stuff out, but like the goal shorter term would be just like to market in other places within the country and kind of build followings in different areas and, you know, develop connections, people, venues, that kind of thing.
And we're gonna release more high quality music next.
Well, yeah,
and then promote that.
That's an even shorter term goal, which is good to talk. Like, so like recording better quality music, I would say. From my own personal point of view, I'm not exactly like overjoyed at the quality of the EP.
Yeah,
Like
the Cosmic Sunrise EP that we released.
Yeah, like I mean, obviously, I love the way that the songs are constructed, but as far as the cleanliness of the songs, I am not so happy. So I would like to release cleaner, more cleanly produced
versions
music.
Of the songs. Yeah.
Well, not just those songs, but just everything going forward, just to be more clean and professional sounding.
But for a stepping stone, I think it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now you brought up your EP. That's Cosmic Sunrise, right?
Yes.
How many songs are on it?
6.
And which one's your favorite one?
Meant for Me Finale is my favorite. And that was Mole's favorite too. Yours is Greatest Show.
Yeah, because I get a drum solo. So
there's a bass solo. And that's
I don't care about that.
That's a little homage to the ska punk world.
Whatever. The bass solos are no, I'm just kidding. They're fine. It was good. I let him do it. That was actually my idea. So I let that be there. It's I'm the reason that bass solo's there, so I have to like it.
Okay.
So which one was the hardest one for you guys to play?
All of them, because I'm an idiot and I think that I'm creating something that's like, oh yeah, this would be cool, and then I try to play it and realize, wait, I need to actually learn what it is I'm about to do so that I can do it.
Language, okay? What? You are not an idiot. Positive language, okay? You did a good job.
Thanks. You did too.
Meant for Me Finale is the most challenging song, big time.
I mean, just out of like length and I guess just the tempo at which the song is.
He's like, doing double. That's the only song you're doing like steady.
Well, steady double bass, like all the way through. Like stamina wise, that one can be challenging for sure. So, yeah.
What is the inspiration for the name of the EP?
That's all you.
The tip of the iceberg. So like it's one of my aspirations to have my music played in space, and I really want to get involved in the space world. I just find it absolutely amazing and intriguing, and I think it would be really awesome if Wisher was like one of the first bands to play at the Mars Hotel or something like that. Like that would be awesome.
Is that a real hotel?
And
I want to stay there, the Mars Hotel.
It will be a real hotel when it becomes.
Oh.
I'm like all about going to space. I'm into like cosmic exploration. So a lot of Wisher's ideas are inspired by space ideas, and
I'm scared
Cosmic
of space.
Sunrise is like only the beginning of what we are, of what we're capable of. Like
Space scares me.
out there, beginning of the day. I don't know. Like,
So astrology is something that you're really into.
oh, I dig it. I'm a Sagittarius, the most philosophical of all signs.
And I'm an aquarium.
An aquarium. Did I hear that right?
You heard it right.
Yeah, I'm a fish. I don't belong in.
Say what?
That's why I'm scared of it, because my sign belongs on the surface of the planet.
You're an air sign.
Shh, I
I'm
know
a
that.
fire sign.
I'm trying to just be an idiot, okay?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be entertaining by like doing something that's kind of like really hard to understand, or like to make people go like, wait, like that like little
I
radio.
think they're confused. Yeah,
Okay, good. That's what I was going for.
they're getting confused now.
Listen, I that's why I do music. You know, I entertain. I like to entertain. That's my reason for being. I
You are pulling it off with me right now because I am cracking up over here.
Sweet. That's what I like to hear. All right.
Too funny. Go ahead, Rob. I can't wait to hear the next answer.
Lots for words.
He's just so lit.
Yeah.
So Last Supper scenario.
Yeah.
Lose your 12 people. And you have to have one female.
Hold on. Wait. What?
One female.
Wait. Repeat the question real quick.
Last Supper scenario. Who's
Oh,
your
Last
12 people?
Oh.
And you have to have one
12
female.
apostles and you're Mary Magdalene.
Mm.
That's as close to religion as we'll get.
Like, can it be anybody, or is this supposed to be like famous?
It could
Anyway.
be a cartoon. It could be your grandmother. It doesn't matter.
Just don't make Mary Magdalene your grandmother because that's just weird.
I wouldn't mind seeing my
Not
grandmother.
unless you're into that.
I wouldn't mind seeing my grandmother again. So I guess, well, it's only one girl, but yeah.
She can still be an apostle. Apostles don't have to be guys.
Oh, okay. Then my grandmother, my friend Jake, my father, my mother.
You can only pick one girl.
Shit.
So you got to pick between mom or grandma. Who are you going to pick?
Damn.
Put up-
Than I initially realized. All right. Well, I'm gonna be stuck on this. Okay. Now, Jake, our old bass player, one of my best friends. One of my best friends, Tyler. My father, my grandfather. How many is that? 4?
Are we counting?
I mean, they said 12, so you have to count.
Oh God.
Okay,
5.
so I'm at 4. I have 8 more.
5.
Nick, no, hell no. Nick is like the dog that like sometimes comes in and out from under the table, and you like feed him scraps sometimes because you feel bad, but no, he's not sitting at the table.
Nick went to college with us. He
Yeah.
plays guitar.
All right, so I'm still at 5. My buddy Tyler. Did I say
You
Tyler?
already said Tyler.
Oh,
You
shit.
can't have doubles of Tyler.
Drake. I'll bring Jake and Mike. Drake and Mike. Yeah.
That's 7.
Meaning the rapper or somebody else?
No, a buddy of ours who's actually playing the show with us.
Drake and Mike are the
Okay.
guitar players
Yeah.
of Wisher for now.
So I'll bring my uncle Dan.
Okay.
What is that? 9?
That's 8.
That's 8. Okay.
Ben.
Ben who?
I'm just saying Ben. Ben should be there if Drake's there.
Oh, that's for you. Okay. I didn't realize this was like a collective 12. I thought this was
No,
mine.
this is just your
No,
12.
individual 12.
Okay. Yeah. See, no, I'm not taking Ben. Okay.
Ben,
Oh, you're not getting off on this easy, hon. You get to answer this one too.
Yeah. So all right. I guess I'm gonna have to take my mom. My mom would be the one girl, and then
you still have like 2 more guys.
I
3
know
more.
2
2
more. All right, Keith Moon.
Pluck him out of heaven.
Yeah. I feel like any kind of meal with Keith Moon would be entertaining.
Yeah.
So I guess Tuomas from Nightwish, so I can pick his brain and learn how he writes his stuff. Learn how to write like him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's my 12. Somebody's gonna get mad at me.
See if you can pick.
It's gonna be Grandma. She's gonna be mad. You chose your mother.
I have a while, I hope, before I have to be subjected
I
to her
don't think
wrath.
she'll take it too personally.
Yeah.
She'll be happy to see it.
All right, no, you're 12. Go. Long question.
Every member of Avenged Sevenfold,
What the f-
because that's easy. So we got Sister
Sum that up real quick. That's
Sin,
awesome.
Shadows, Zach, Johnny, and right now they got Brooks Wackerman, which is awesome. My 6th is gonna be Noah, I guess.
Oh,
And
thanks.
then
Sorry, I forgot to
I'll
put
pick
you
the
with
2 other guys in my band, and then I got 2 more. That would be Mike and Drake, and then 2 more. I'll pick Jake too, and I'll pick my dad, and then my girl is gonna be Amanda Seyfried,
Yeah.
because she's amazing.
Oh, yeah. In more ways than one.
Yeah. She's needy from Jennifer's Body. I need her there.
Nice.
That's my 12.
Yeah.
There you go. Welcome back, by the way.
Mhm.
Not really sure where I went. I just walked. I did a lap because I thought it would take a while.
I
Yeah.
took less time than you. We gotta be
Well,
efficient.
congratulations. You want a medal?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't have.
This is the Ladies of Metal.
Oh, yeah. Well, then you've already got your reward. You already have your title. This show is about you.
It's
I don't
called
know.
Ladies of Metal.
I'm just kind of like the side piece on that.
I'm all about female fronted.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of like a kink, but also a means of revolution and also a means of controversy
wait, what?
amongst ourselves, because a lot of women don't want to be called female fronted anymore, whereas I'm proud of being female
How did we
fronted.
get on this tangent?
Sometimes
Just
I'll
from
say
the title of the radio show?
sometimes I'll say frontman just to be a little, who cares?
Inclusive.
Who cares?
Inclusive.
I
Universal.
like being a frontman.
Universal, because our slogan is the universal dream. So we
Yeah.
have to play both sides.
Yeah, I mean, what is
Right.
what is gender?
I don't know anymore, honestly. I mean, that's a good question too. I mean, I'm not really sure.
Everything is subjective.
Yeah.
I like to think of things very poetically. So that's why with Cosmic Sunrise, there was a whole poetic explanation, because
Right.
a lot of our songs and my lyrics and stuff like that are just deep thinking. There's this quote by Jim Morrison that says, "Real poetry doesn't say anything; it just unlocks all the possibilities, like unlocks all doors." That's like not specifically how the quote goes, but it's like anyone you choose to walk into, that poem is what you want. But the person that wrote the poem, they have their own personal relationship with those words. But the words are supposed to be subjective. You can make assumptions if you're a different person, That's why songs mean something different to other people. I don't know why this is just like, I feel like this makes sense.
Right.
It's poetic, philosophical.
Yes.
I'm a Sagittarius, damn it. Most philosophical of all signs.
This is their show.
No.
We're just watching.
You went off. You said all that, and they didn't even ask you a direct question about any of it.
I'm
You just said
saying,
that all.
questions are subjective. We all have.
There
our own
wasn't even a question
interpretations.
asked. There was no
What
question.
was the question?
They
I
didn't
don't-
ask one.
Okay, we can.
Moving on. So,
Yeah.
so what do you guys been up to in the meantime? What have you guys been doing? You guys been writing new music,
Locking
doing
in.
any recordings? What have you been up to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
locking in and writing.
Writing is my main priority from the original music standpoint.
It's time. Like when winter comes, it's time to hibernate and just right. And we have a lot of ideas and direction in terms of where we're going now. We're versus before. I think we were just trying to lay the groundwork for what we are, and that we're announcing we're here. And now we have like a set direction, and we're gonna go that way. So I feel
East.
confident. Yeah, we're going east next. So
And now, and then I'm going to create a campaign with the first Waffle House in Michigan, because that needs to happen as well. And that almost rivals my passion for music. Almost.
it'll be like
Get a Waffle House with a stage.
yes, that would be awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
Waffle Wisher House.
We'll play at the commencement ceremony of the grand
Wisher
opening.
waffles, and all the waffles are shaped.
Wisher waffles. I like that. I like the sound of that. Wisher waffles.
Yum.
Oh,
And then the shape of a star.
I hope
Yeah.
somebody in that Waffle House CEO office.
Please.
By tonight, he'll have a song written for you.
Oh,
It might not make sense to him, but you'll figure it out for him.
Rich off writing the jingle for the commercial. I have it all mapped out.
Do that.
Oh my god,
Wow.
this is great.
Awesome.
All right, screw everything else I've said. This is the future. This is the plan.
The Waffle House jingle. I can't wait to hear
Mm.
it. Let's talk about your latest single.
Yeah, it's a re-recording.
Yes, it's the first of the re-recordings from Cosmic Sunrise.
Yes, it's what I want everything to actually sound like.
Mhm. It's more of a direction of us saying like, okay, we released this because we were on a budget and we wanted to get these ideas out. Now we're gonna start focusing
tidy
in
up
on
the ideas.
tidying up what we did. And
Mm.
I don't know how many more of those we're gonna do next. I think the main priority is coming out with actually
Well, new music
original
now.
material.
It was more of an experimentation.
yeah.
It was more just taking one of the songs and comparing it side by side and going, "Oh, okay,
what it
this
could
is
be."
what it could be," and
Yeah.
they're like being like, "Okay, this is ideally this is what we want everything else to sound like." But I mean, it was more, like I said, an experiment. Everything else after this is going to be fresh, new, and original, and completely, unheard of.
We are likely though going to eventually re-record
Well, yeah, but that's
other
something.
songs off of the EP.
Of course, but I mean that's something you do when you're 2-3 albums deep and you go back and remaster like your first one, or like as like a anniversary celebration type thing.
yeah, we want to
But it's like
forward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you notice, that is the "I'm Under and Over Your 5 Flavored Fruit
Yeah, it's
Punch"
the
is the
Chug
original
song.
name of the song. And then I realized that that's a really long title, even though it's kind of a jab.
That was the point. I thought.
That's the point. You said you went and saw a 5 Finger Death Punch. It's 5 Flavored Fruit Punch is the subject of the song used to say that phrase. And so it was kind of like a
Should we talk about where
banter.
that inside joke originated?
Yeah, you should.
We're
Oh.
intrigued now. So
Yeah, you brought it up. You got to keep going.
Well, I like even in the choruses, I kind of play on the words like "I'm under and over," which is also like towards 5 Flavored Fruit Punch. And the reason why the song title is so long is because I was inspired by that Fall Out Boy song that's like, I slept with someone in Fall Out Boy and all I got was a song written about me.
Heh!
And Fall Out Boy used to do that with all their songs where they would just like create these obnoxiously long titles that only probably the person that the song was written about knows that it's about them.
I
And
think
that was kind of the
everybody
point.
knows.
But our producer, Kevin Wesley Williams at the Sound Mix Studio.
Sound Shop.
Sound
Shop
Shop.
Studio.
It's Sound Mix is like the brand.
West Mix. West
West
Mix.
Mix.
is the-
Sound Shop is the place. Okay. And he recommended that like we should just call it Liar Liar because there's that section where everybody can sing along to it and it's easier to relate to. And the original song has that little parentheses that says Chug Song because
It's
the
still,
band calls it Chug Song.
It's still.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like, Liar Liar or Chug Song? What's the story behind Chug Song?
It's more of just a nod to that we're redoing the earlier song, but
Yeah.
not exactly redoing it. It's more of like a reinvention.
Okay.
Yeah, and Yeah, like I said, it's an
So what
experience.
was the song about?
Yeah, you can choose to answer that because if I say it, it's gonna be explicit and everybody's gonna probably hate me. But you can.
We don't say who songs are about, but it is about a person that lied to me and cheated on me and was pretty rotten towards me. And just I
It's a
it's
diss
a
track.
vent song. It's a silly diss track too. It's not meant to be like super personal.
Well, it is to me.
One thing that was mentioned was that I have a crossbite, and I know that it's like not something super noticeable when you see somebody from a distance, but when I smile, I notice it, and it was something I confided in with this person
Yeah.
about that. I was insecure about it, and then
I'm really upset that you like didn't tell me that it was about me until like I had
no,
recorded my phone.
but I pretty much have like in the verses, I'm a crossbitten heart racer, hard racer, and heart racer. I've said both in the recording, but it's pretty much like, um, you know, I'm, I'm, I look the way I look, and that's fine.
It's about your response to the person who you felt that you had bad feelings toward. It's a
Pretty
good
much.
old fashioned diss track, but in tongue in cheek.
Yeah,
In
it's
the
not
tongue in
meant to be
cheek
that
variety.
serious. It's really not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you're over this. I'll be appropriate. The cheater. Hope you're over it, and then you can create a new song saying "In Your Face."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song pretty much was the in your face, like, I'm over this now. I'm under and over it.
Yeah.
That song was kind of like my healing through being pissed off about it. So I feel pretty healed. I'm ready to move on to other songs.
Other songs out of their mind.
Yeah.
I couldn't help. I caught that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rob. Before I get hurt in more trouble.
Okay. 2-day festival.
2 days.
First day is female fronted. I know you don't like that word, but female fronted.
Oh, I like that word. It's okay. I was saying other people.
It's appropriately. I mean, like you said, the generalization is man fronted, but that's old school shit.
Yeah.
Calling it out as it is. Female fronted, calling it exactly like it is. I don't want to say PC because I hate that term. I hate peace. I hate politically correct anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's correct. That's what it comes down to.
All right, so the first day is female fronted. Second day is mixed match. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give you 5. I'm going to give you 5.
Go ahead. You go first because I went first last time.
Me?
Yeah.
No, the person behind you. The other.
Yeah, we'll go this direction. Ladies first.
For both days.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a total of 10, right?
Yes.
So day 1, all female fronted. I want
Yes.
Hailstorm. I want Evanescence. I want Epica. I want
Ooh.
Nightwish. I want Within Temptation.
That would be the best female fronted festival.
It would be amazing. And day 2 is going to be Iron Maiden, Avenged Sevenfold, Queen. Oh God, I got 2 more that are men. Metallica.
No, it's just mixed.
I like it.
Mixed. You can have other females as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, this is hard. There's lots.
That's fine.
I listen to so much music.
Okay, well you got one
Metal
more.
bands.
Just pick one more band.
It doesn't.
Close.
It's a festival. It does not have to be metal.
Exactly. Doors.
Eminem.
Oh, okay. All right. So my 5 female bands. The only one I'm going to copy from you is Nightwish because I would have literally said everything else that you said. But I'll add Pretty Reckless. Let me see. Did you say Hailstorm?
Yes.
You did. Okay. I'll do Florence Machine. Xandria, because you just showed me them and I loved them. So that's 4. How about Amaranth? They're a Swedish band. There's like 3 singers, but the primary one is a girl. So that's my 5 female. And then day 2, I'll do the Who. I'll do. Come on, this should be easy. But when you're like asked, then you like blank out.
I don't have thoughts anymore when I'm asked questions.
Yeah. All right. So the Who, I'll do. Ghost. I'll do Iron Maiden. 2 more. Why is this so difficult? All right, I'll do Black Sabbath. And then I'll do Sly and the Family Stone.
When you say Black Sabbath, with Ozzy or without? Big difference.
Dio Sabbath. Because Ozzy's still playing, so hopefully I'll get the chance to see him. But I never will get the chance to see Dio, so it's Dio. Dio Sabbath. All right, that's my 10.
Do you want to keep going?
All right. Well, I let you guys flip it on me. Fran's out of this one. You can ask me any questions.
Any questions?
Yeah, anything.
Would you go to space if given the opportunity?
Probably not.
Why?
I like being grounded.
You could be grounded in space on a planet. What if like you knew you could breathe on that planet and you could like be grounded there? Go barefoot on that planet. Totally. Like what if they discovered a new place? Would you go?
You know what? They did.
Here?
They did.
Mars?
They did. I read up a lot on astrology and get a lot of notifications. A couple days ago, I got a notification that they found 2 planets that are very similar to Earth.
In a different galaxy?
Well, yeah. Definitely not here.
No, you gotta get into other galaxies. But like if you could get into that other galaxy, you're telling me you wouldn't go?
You gotta travel through light speed.
You wouldn't want to know?
Like through like a wormhole.
I'm okay with the unknowing.
I'm scared of the unknowing. I don't want to go to space either.
Like I'm not scared. Like I'm not scared of.
Oh, I am. I'm terrified.
I'm not scared. I'm just saying I like my feet on the ground.
I hate flying, but what I don't know, I want to know.
Next. All right. Let's see. Where's the best place to get submarine sandwiches, and why is it Firehouse?
You might not agree.
Never been, so I wouldn't know.
Well, he didn't. Then he doesn't know that it's the best. So
the answer is that it's Jersey Mike's.
Sheer false.
I'm gonna have to pass on that one as well, but
I know Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, no.
Maybe
that's a Midwest thing.
What?
You said submarine sandwiches?
Yes. We're being politically correct, remember?
No, we're not. We're being the opposite. We're just being correct, right?
Just be you.
I'm both. I'm correct. All the time. Never lost. All right, how about this? If you had to choose a sport for a career, which one would you choose?
Sleeping.
Okay, that
can't be considered a sport.
I feel like there are people who do it better than others. So,
that's for sure.
From a competitive standpoint, it's valid. I mean, I'm a terrible sleeper. I feel like if there was a contest, I would lose, and
You'd
anything.
probably beat us at sleeping
Well,
contests.
I'm
'cause
just
we don't
saying,
sleep.
like anything that you can put a contest to where there's some kind of competitive nature involved,
Comes to
it,
sport.
it could be a sport. It could be. I'm not going to say it is, but it could be. So
Yeah.
I'll accept that answer.
Yeah.
Like,
We're open-minded.
yeah.
Ask away. You guys can ask if you're done asking, we can move on. If you want to keep asking random things, go for it.
I asked 2 questions, so you either got one or we can keep
Mhm.
going. I just wanted to make sure I asked more questions than you because, see, it's a contest. It goes back to that competitive thing. Like, see, I'm winning. If this was my sport, I would be a millionaire.
How much of our music did you listen to, and what did you actually like? And it's okay if you didn't like it.
Oh, that's a good question. Being brutally honest here.
Honestly, I listened to a small portion of one song.
The
Hell
song.
yeah.
To be honest, I cannot remember the name of the song because I had it on shuffle.
Okay.
That's good.
When
Even
I
though
heard it,
even though the questions are meant for me, and sometimes I have an answer still. I love the way you sound. I love the way I could feel the emotion in your voice. I love the way you sing. You know, I've watched a few videos, and you know your stage presence and your actions, your energy is awesome. I do love it. I mean, I definitely think you got something going for you on that. You know,
Yeah.
I watched you play in the background too. I still don't know how you guys do it, man. My arms are tired just being Italian and moving without a stick in my hand. So,
I'm going to leave that one alone. So many things I could say to you, Fran, right now.
sure. Right. I'm not the one that's being interviewed here.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised no one's ever interviewed me yet. That's funny. But it's probably best anyway. They'll probably be afraid of what I'd say.
I'm not. I'm
It's
not
a bad
afraid of that.
fear.
Yeah, if our conversation's off film, I'm not afraid of that.
All right. Well, I guess I'm good. I asked my 2 questions. I mean, I could ask like endless amounts of questions, but I mean, I question myself just about as much as I ask other people questions, so I'd get confused. So I'll probably just end it here. You can ask more if you want.
I'm a very deep philosophical thinker, so whatever you would put a topic at.
I'm not asking you a question. I'm asking him a question. But I'm saying I don't have
You're
any
not
more questions.
asking any questions right now. You're just here. You just said you were giving up on questions.
I mean, okay, favorite gaming console. How about that?
Super Nintendo.
Good choice.
See, I knew it would be a unique, obscure answer. So.
I have one of those. It's in that room actually.
It doesn't work, so it doesn't count.
It works. You plug it in. You're gonna blow on the cartridge.
What the hell is that?
It's function.
Doesn't work properly, so still doesn't count.
The
I
funny
still own
part,
the Atari 64.
the funny part about that is it literally says on the back, "Do not blow into it."
Really?
Yeah, genius.
That's what everybody does, though. I'm not the only one that does that. That's like a whole thing.
Well, I feel like people just make a habit out of not following directions. I feel like that's a problem with
They
society.
do. Hey, that's like the rebel attitude is to not follow directions.
I don't think it's a rebel attitude. I think it's the normal attitude, though.
I don't need to read the box, and then you go fishing in the garbage for the box again after.
Because you realize you really don't know what the hell you're doing. Yeah,
Was
I've
it
done that.
450 or 425? I don't remember.
Where's the power button?
So besides the show, what else you guys got coming up?
Well,
We
so
actually have 2 shows because the second show is going to be covers and originals mixed at the City Hall in Wyandotte.
yeah,
And that's going to be with the same people that are jamming with us, aside from the bass player. And one single is going to be coming at some point soon. I think early 23 we're looking at.
right.
That's the goal.
I mean, it's whenever I'm done. I don't put a date on it. I'm just like whenever I get done and whenever it's ready.
That's my real term goal. Is I want to have something next and new out from us early 23.
Yeah, well, it could be sooner than that. Like again, like I'm not gonna force anything. It's just when I feel like something is, you know, done well enough to where I can be proud of it, then I'm gonna, I'll be fine. But I mean, you can put a date on it. That's fine. I'm just saying.
It is good to
I'm
set
not gonna
goals.
rush it.
You'll keep changing it over and over again. That's any songwriter. You could change a song a ton of times. Even with Liar Liar Tug song that we released, I feel like there's still things I could have changed about the structure of it. But at some point, you have to say, I'm done with this thing and I'm ready to move on to the next thing.
Yeah, you say that when you're done.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever done reinventing myself or my music, and that's kind of the beauty of it. Any artist that's honest about that is giving other people freedom to be honest about that.
Absolutely.
All right.
Nice. What about an album? You guys plan on releasing any albums maybe in 2023?
Before 2023, I mean, if I get done.
No, not before 2023. 2023 would be the time.
Yeah,
Definitely.
As soon as I'm done.
We have been developing storylines as well, but this is why we're taking winter. We're probably not going to book any more shows. I'm going to wait until next spring to book shows.
I mean, unless we do.
I mean, this is the thing. So, what was the band you talked about that disappeared for like 8 years?
They didn't really disappear. I think it was Stitched Up Heart released an album in 2011 and then didn't release another one till 2018 or something. But they're still relatively successful. So
as long as you're committed.
Yeah, I mean that's what to take from it. It's if the commitment level's there, if the dedication's there,
they were doing more behind the scenes than you would know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly. It's it's not always about this band didn't put anything out for the past 1-2 years, so they must not be doing anything. It's nothing like that at all. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that translates to, what the people know that not everybody knows about. And I feel like that's actually probably the most important part of it is what you're doing when nobody else is watching you.
Yeah, that's why we're due to hibernate and spend some time reworking the niche and what we're going to release next and stay focused on.
Yeah, I mean it's a constant journey of self rediscovery. You never you never stop growing, you never stop working, and good things will happen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you time to recalibrate everything, like she said. Sometimes life interferes too, and that happens too.
Definitely.
Yeah. But you never stop reinventing yourself. You are correct on that. If you stay the same, if you stay the same old self, how are you supposed to improve and move on?
Exactly. That's exactly where you are. That's exactly right.
Yeah, we don't want to release anything that sounds like the EP from this point on. We want to keep.
Well, I mean,
releasing things that are better quality, a little more niched into a specific type of sauce, so that when you hear us, you know that's Swisher. So that's what we're working on. We're working on really forming in what we are and our identity, and that's going to be winner for us. And tonight we were just working on some songwriting before we got on here, and that's what we're going to do when we get off of here. Designating time, designating lots of time to just be creative and niche in.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely want to go towards more symphonic power metal. That's going to be what I want to focus on next for us.
That's a positive goal. You don't need to rush it. Just do you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you have any messages for your fans?
We have fans?
We do. We do have fans because
No.
Noah plays Tommy Lee in a Motley Crue tribute band, and there were people that showed up to a Wrecking Crew show that were Wisher fans that had seen us over the summer.
That was pretty cool.
And part of my conversation with them was just about, like, we were talking about our dogs and animals, and I was talking about how I just wanted to make the world a better place. And really, I just want people to feel like when they see us live and they see me being a total goofball and getting up on tables in front of them and making goofy faces, is like, I want people to have permission to be silly and unafraid to be judged and have fun at our shows and in general in life. Like, just I want people to dance more. I think the world needs to be freed of like this restrictive, I must be an adult and only act this way. Like, I want people to feel free to be their weird, fun selves more often, because we need more of that in the world, big time.
For sure. I guess if I had a message, it would be just to fans, or just I guess
The fans.
in general. I mean,
The Wishers.
yeah, I guess just don't take everything so serious.
Pretty much what I said.
Yeah, I mean, in a summary, it's like, don't force things that aren't coming naturally, and
Mhm.
I mean, don't waste your time on things that are wasting your time.
You
Like,
know, feel it.
yeah, like if you're passionate about something, I'd say, just do it. I mean, it sounds stupid and cliche, but at the end of the day, it's like, why would you want to spend the majority of your life doing something you don't like?
Yeah.
That never made sense to me. It's like, I'll be the first one to admit, do I work a job where I have a boss and a fixed schedule? Like, no, because I don't want to. That's not how I want to live my life. It's not that doesn't bring me happiness. It's like, do whatever brings you happiness. Like, this is my life, music is my life, and that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm not looking for like fame or glory or whatever it may be that people are after. I'm just doing it because I love it, and that's what I would say to everyone else. Do something because you love it, not because it's going to bring you money, not because it's going to bring you like fame, not because it's going to bring you notoriety or any sort of like attention that places you above other people, whatever it may be. Like, just do something because you actually love doing it. That's my message.
Keep the cause noble.
All right, last question of the night. Where can you guys be followed?
We're on Wisher Band Official on
social media,
Instagram and Facebook, and
that was going to be an uncomfortable
where
question.
you find us. And we're on all streaming services, everything that is under the sun of DistroKid, which includes Amazon. I think we're on the Deezer app.
We're on everywhere that music
Spotify, Apple, YouTube. I upload YouTube videos to Kaylee Can often, that are like live Wisher shows from my personal page. And I usually go, like, my tag is usually Kaylee Can the Wisher.
And mine is Noah the Boa Sticks on Instagram and TikTok, and just Noah Sticks on Facebook with 2 X's at the end.
All right, guys. I would like to thank you for your time.
Thank you for yours.
Awesome meeting you guys. And we will see you when you leave Michigan.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, for
When
sure.
we're in Finland.
You're not far from us. You're like right that's back in the middle between me and Rob.
So you guys are in Colorado?
Nope.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
We're on the other side of the country, especially him.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
I'm in Chicago.
Chicago. Oh, I knew it was a C. That's my bad. Sorry. This was like, she coordinated it and she told me, and I knew it started with a C, so that's my fault.
All right. Well, once again, thank everybody, and this will be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I hope you all have a great night.
You
Thanks.
too.
Have a good night, guys.
You as well.